This might sound completely backwards, but too much hope can weaken you. That desperate wish for things to get better, that craving for a miracle, a sign, a break, it can quietly turn you into a prisoner of someday. Marcus Aurelius had no interest in hope, because hope takes you out of now, and real power lives only in the present. In this video, we'll unpack why the Stoics saw hope not as a virtue, but as a subtle trap, and why letting go of it might be the most freeing thing you'll ever do. Stick around. The third part will flip your mindset completely. And if this hits something real inside you, comment below. Let's talk. Part 1. Hope is just fear in disguise. They don't tell you this, but hope can be dangerous. Not because it's loud, but because it whispers. It sneaks in wearing the clothes of optimism, telling you to hang on, to wait, to dream. But the Stoics saw through it. They said hope is just fear in disguise. Because when you're hoping for something, you're quietly admitting that you're afraid it won't happen. You're scared of what life looks like without it. And so you wait. You wait for things to change, for someone to save you, for the timing to feel right. You wait for a break, a sign, a miracle. And in that waiting, your power drains. Hope isn't strength. It's often desperation dressed up as faith. It keeps you emotionally tied to things outside your control. The job that might come, the person who might love you, the future that might be kinder. Marcus Aurelius didn't sit around hoping for peace. He woke up each day expecting hardship and met it without flinching. Because when you let go of hope, you stop bargaining with the universe. You stop asking, please let this go well. You start saying, whatever comes, I'll face it. That's Stoic. That's power. The world doesn't owe you a smooth road, and hoping it will become one only leads to more pain. Because the moment reality doesn't match your fantasy, you break. You think something's gone wrong, but nothing's wrong. Life is just doing what it always does. The only real mistake is thinking it should be doing something else. That's the trap hope sets. It tells you this shouldn't be happening. It keeps you arguing with what is. But when you drop that, when you stop hoping and start accepting, you finally come into the present. And in that moment, you stop waiting to live. You begin. Part 2. Trade hope for inner strength. Hope wants the world to change for you. Strength changes you for the world. The Stoics weren't against desire or ambition, they were against dependence. Because when your peace hangs on a fragile string of outcomes, you are not free. You're a puppet, waiting for someone else to pull the right cord. That's what hope often becomes, a passive fantasy. We hope they'll understand us. We hope the pain will go away. We hope things will get easier, lighter, softer. And in the meantime, we do nothing. We sit, we scroll, we overthink. We tell ourselves, it'll work out, somehow. That's not mindset. That's paralysis. Marcus didn't live like that. He didn't get to. He didn't hope the war would end. He didn't hope the plague would spare his family. He got up every day, stared the chaos in the eye, and moved forward anyway. He said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Not hope. Strength. Because strength doesn't beg. Strength doesn't need. Strength doesn't wait. It adapts. It acts. It takes what is, not what could be, and says, this is enough for me to begin. And you know what happens when you stop relying on hope? You stop fearing disappointment. You stop being shattered when life doesn't give you what you asked for. Because you weren't sitting around with your hands out. You were building. You were training. You were strengthening your posture, your presence, your peace, regardless of the outcome. Hope wants the storm to pass. Strength learns how to walk in the rain. So trade it. Trade the soft, sugary high of maybe for the solid, quiet certainty of now. That's where Stoicism lives, and that's where you come back to life. Part 3. Let go of someday, choose now. Hope says, maybe one day. The Stoic says, today is enough. That's the shift. That's the freedom. You're not waiting anymore. You're acting now. Not when things make sense, not when it feels safe, not when the pain is gone or the fear is quiet, but now as you are, where you are. Because every time you say, someday I'll change, you're pushing your power into the future. You're giving your life away to a day that may never come. The truth? Someday is a lie we tell ourselves to avoid the discomfort of now. It's a soft escape from hard truths. You don't need more hope for the future. You need more courage in the present. Marcus Aurelius didn't write, maybe one day I'll be better. He wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. That's not poetry. That's wartime clarity. And yeah, sometimes the future might bring something better. But what if it doesn't? What if this is it? Would you still choose to show up? Would you still choose to act with strength, character, love? If your answer is yes, then you've already won. Not because life is easy, but because you've stopped waiting for it to be. This is Stoicism in its rawest form, the willingness to stop negotiating with life, to stop demanding that reality shift for your comfort, to stop saying, I'll do it when, and start saying, I'll do it now, because it's right. So if you're tired, if you feel stuck, if life feels like a holding pattern, don't wait for the wind to change. Become the sail. Stop hoping for the world to rescue you. Stop begging the future for permission. You don't need more hope. You need more action. And once you choose that, you realize you never needed someday. You just needed today.